Hello my beautiful little muglets. So I've been playing around with Final Boss King here for a couple days, and I think I found a pretty good strategy to get into the top 5% on Extreme without Escanor, and I think that's where a lot of players fall into. Maybe a lot have Escanor, but you don't necessarily need him. You can see we're at top 1.98%. When I got this score yesterday, I was at top 1.5%, and as the event progresses, that could go to like 2%, 2.5%. It's too early to tell if that's actually enough for top 5%, but we'll see. But this is the team we did it with. This is the team we're trying with today. See if we can sort of replicate what we did. You can see a not very common face in here, and that's Elaine. She is honestly MVP for this content. It's a little hard to recommend raising her just for this, since it is limited time and this boss will go away, and then, you know, she's like not that good. But yeah, you might not necessarily need Elaine, but for this strategy you will. All of her skills are super useful for this boss. Even her rank 1 card decreases skill ranks, and King starts with like 2 3-star cards. And if you can't rank those down, it's going to do a lot of damage regardless. At 2-star and higher, it will also remove his ult orbs, so very, very nice. Her S2 isn't as good, but can give you a lot of points. At 2-star, it will remove an ultimate gauge, and this counts as dissolve. It's AoE dissolve, which means you're going to get a lot of points when you use this 2-star card, because, you know, he has those 2 minions with also ult orbs. And then 3 ult orbs on 3-star. Her ult again is also useful. Stun doesn't work obviously, but cancels all buffs. And King gets a lot of buffs in the first wave. So if you stall first wave a bit, then use this, you're gonna get a lot of points as well. But let's go ahead and give it a try. We could raise our Elaine's ult to level 3, but it's not that important. And again, I don't believe she's gonna be very useful outside of this thing. So yeah, I don't want to invest too much into her. As far as the dish goes, I mean, we want to get off Jerry's ult to finish him off and just hope it's a crit. So if you want to lessen the RNG there, take crit food. If you want to have it be a bit more risky, you can take Death Pierce in 4th spot instead of Merlin. Mine isn't really raised, but he will decrease all enemies' crit resistance and crit defense by 30%, making the crit stronger and more likely to happen. There's also Green Alley Hawk. With her first skill, she will decrease defense-related stats by 30% on 2-star, 20% on 1-star. Defense-related stats includes crit resistance and crit defense, so that's good too. But yeah, regardless, this is the team we did it with. The dish we used was actually Pierce Rate because we didn't have any crit chance or damage food. Again, for RNG purposes, crit chance. For probably the maximum potential, I'd go crit damage though. It just might take a few more runs. Since we have to farm this for points anyway, you know, you could probably go crit damage and then just like hope each run you get a bit luckier. But yeah, we're just going Pierce Rate food because we don't actually have any other crit chance or damage, and I'm too lazy to get some. And this is what we did it with anyway, so I'm just trying to replicate what I did because I didn't record it. You definitely can get screwed up by RNG. It's happened to me already. But yeah, you see he starts with those 2 3-star cards. What I like to do is start immediately with decreasing his skill ranks. You also want to try and get Elaine's ult up during first wave because he doesn't actually give himself buffs on the next wave, and you get a big chunk of points when you can get rid of all those attack buffs. So of course Escanor is going to be good for that too. So yeah, I mean, it still does significant damage, and usually Gother dies on first wave, but that's okay. He's really just there to help Elaine out, which I mean, it's not looking very good right now, honestly, because we're just kind of getting unlucky. But now we just need to get rid of his ult. Also, wait till he has his ult to get rid of it. That way he only does 1 attack. That's good too. Yeah, honestly, we're trying to get Jerry's ult as well, so we're gonna do it like that. I mean, the card RNG isn't good right now. I don't know how much worse it could be, but you see all those points we got from that AoE dissolve? It was a good amount of points. I mean, what is this card RNG? Like, I don't need those cards at all. But yeah, we got to get rid of his ult again. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get Elaine's ult, which was one of the important bits, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We will get Jericho's ult, which we also want to do. We want to kill him with Jerry's second ult in second phase, so that's fine. We're honestly probably just going to go ahead and do that so we can get those cards ranked up there and hopefully get some better cards on the next wave. But yeah, it's about 70 points like per AoE dissolve there. Our Gother died unfortunately, but again, that's to be expected. And we couldn't get Elaine's ult, so this run didn't go very well. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and do Jerry's ult. Try and save the important stuff for next wave. You can see now he only has 1 gold card, so we're only going to do the basic. And unfortunately, we can't debuff him, but we're still going to use Jerry's cards because we want to try and get off our ultimate as quick as we can, in case he decides to target Jerry. He's going after Elaine, which is fine because I think she'll probably survive. Don't really need Elaine's ult anymore, but we're going to go ahead and use it anyway, along with her rank down card. And I guess we're going to go ahead and get a shield as well. The 2-star rank down cards will remove his ult orbs too, and you can see some extra points there. There's the most points like on her ult from the first wave when King has a lot of buffs. That's a lot of points. But anyway, we're going to try and kill him now. This wasn't a very good run, but just to kind of get a gist, we'll try another run. Going to remove the ult just in case Jerry doesn't kill him. No crit, unfortunately. The boss has a ton of crit resistance, so he must have done at least like, you know, 6-7 skill cards, which should have given Jerry about 60-70% crit rate. That's pretty important for her to crit, but let's try it again. So yeah, again, even though we have the easy option to rank up Elaine's S1 to also remove ult orbs, we don't want to do that till he actually has his ult, because that gets rid of the ult and then he only attacks once. So it's pretty nice. So we're just going to skill them down for now and do a little bit of Jerry damage, get that ult up too. Now we're going to go ahead and rank them up. At least this one should get rid of that ult orb as well as give us some good points. Again, you can see that over there. Yeah. Alright, so we finally got it sort of set up properly. It's not perfect, of course, because he doesn't have enough HP to withstand Elaine's ult and Jerry's ult, so we're just going to do Elaine's ult. It's not as important to do Jerry's ult here. But you see all those 20 points there? I'll try and freeze frame that. It must have been at least like 120 points. But yeah, we're going to try and rank down his cards. You know, we have Cube for now, so it's not a big deal, but we're going to go ahead and use Jerry's ult as well. I mean, if it crits, which it probably won't, because I think we need like at least 10 skill card usages before it actually has a chance to crit. Yeah, but this will ensure that in case things go south, we can just quickly kill him. Yeah, he unfortunately decided to target Jerry, and Jerry's dead now. We can clear it, which is the most important thing, honestly. Just trying to get that high score on one of your runs is all you really need. So our total score wasn't very good, but you can see the apply attack effect dissolve plus 260 points. That pretty much only came from Elaine. Also, you get more points depending on how many are alive. There are a lot of different things which affect points, like Guild Boss. Here we're starting with 3 Elaine cards, which is nice. I'm still only going to rank them down once. So she's using a 3-star card now, which deletes 3 ult orbs, but you can see it actually doesn't give you any more points than a 2-star. So at this stage, when he only has 4 attack buffs, if you can kill him, I would say that's fine. We're going to save it for a little while because we can't kill him, you know, with just this crap we have. So, and unfortunately that 3-star card removed too many orbs, so now he is going to attack us twice instead of only once. All right, so this kind of took a turn for the worst, honestly. We're just trying to survive now, and when we get no Jerry cards, Jerry can't heal herself, which is also pretty annoying. Also, your points get hugely deducted, like in Guild Boss, for how many turns you take. I think it's a little bit more forgiving here because, you know, there's 2 phases and all, but still, you don't want to spend 10 turns like we just did on phase 1. We're going to go ahead and do her ult straight away just so we can heal, honestly. We're going to try and decrease his skill ranks. Also, the less ult orbs he has, the less damage he's going to do as well. So at least for phase 2, if you have a lot of ways to get rid of ult orbs, then maybe just keep trying to stack them. He gets them super fast, but still, his damage will pretty much tickle with like no ult orbs and no gold cards. Point deduction because of my turns 527, so yeah. I'm just now realizing how lucky I must have gotten, because I got my 1600 whatever score on my first try with this team, and trying to replicate it is quite difficult, honestly. I mean, I know what I would have to do, and I actually don't think I'm eating food anymore after that first run, so that's probably also a problem. Here he starts with silver cards, so there must be a bit of RNG involved there already. Still gonna rank them down, I suppose. He also only starts with 3 ult orbs. This one was a bit better, I assume, yeah, because we didn't lose almost 600 points because of turns. Still no Jerry crit, and Jerry still died, so it's not really a big deal though, because this team can consistently clear it. It's sometimes a bit close, but I haven't died with this team yet, so even if it takes 10 or 15 runs to replicate, we're still getting those coins, because there's a lot of things to buy in the shop, actually. Here he only has a bronze card, so we're just going to remove one of the ult orbs. But yeah, overall, preferably on this turn when he has those 6 attack buffs, you have Elaine's ult ready and you have Jerry's ult ready. Start with Elaine, then do Jerry's ult. Unfortunately, it's hard for that to work out. You need enough Jerry and Elaine cards, and this time we had a lot of Gother and Elaine, so looks like we're taking Gother into the second wave though. That's a first, actually. Yeah, so I think this is the best so far. Still no Jerry crit, still took a little bit too many turns, as you can see, negative 270 down there. 1 extra in phase 1, but I think phase 2 is actually fine. Honestly, this might be the run. We just need to avoid damaging him too much. It's maybe 1 turn too early, but again, if you can kill him at this point, go ahead and do so. You're probably saving more than 40 points on that turn you're not using than the 2 attack buffs Elaine isn't removing. Unfortunately, Merlin died, so that's a point deduction as well. Even so, if Jerry crits this, It's probably going to be our best run yet. Come on, Jerry. Of course not. Why would ya? I think I'm gonna cook up some crit chance food. I'm honestly not sure how much Pierce Rate's actually doing. Alright, so we have crit chance food now. We're trying again. Well, I gotta admit, all those rank up cards do look nice, but Gother might... Yeah, he's almost dead now. Most importantly, we need Elaine's ult, so we're gonna need to do that. All those rank up cards, no! Oh, I miscalculated. It looks like somehow we were still able to do it. I have no idea, but yeah. Okay. So that run was my fault. Let's try that again. I assume since we have auto eat on, we still have the crit chance food. This run's honestly not looking too bad right now. I think Gother's still gonna die first wave, but again, that's pretty usual. And I think he's actually gonna survive, which is unfortunate because we have a bunch of his annoying cards. Start with Elaine, go to Jerry. That absolutely should kill him. Yeah, we were able to use Gother's ult as well, which removed all the ult orbs from those minions. The more ult orbs these little dudes have, the more crit damage King will have. Yeah, going after Gother first, which is actually kind of annoying now because he actually had some rank up cards. So hopefully we get at least one, please. God, come on. I need a Jerry card, and now he's going after Jerry. Jerry card, please. Dude, are you serious? Oh, and okay, well, she's dead anyway. RNG, man. RNG. Honestly, when I think about it, you could probably get more damage with an AoE ult. Maybe like Red Hauser or something, but he's red. Maybe even Green Bun. He would need his 3-star card, and that's just a level of RNG I'm not willing to even attempt. But yeah, we're gonna try one more time. Really, RNG just needs to be on your side, or at least not against you, and it should work out. Okay, did that just eat my stamina? I don't think we were far enough into the battle for it to ask me if I should continue. Literally just ate my stamina. All right, cool. But yeah, ultimately, final little rundown summary. Keep managing King's gold cards with Elaine's first skill. Get Elaine's ult off by the time he has 4 or 6 attack buffs, and hopefully on that same turn, kill him. Moving on to phase 2, basically just try and get Jerry's ult up, use it, and hope it crits. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, our card RNG was pretty bad today, and even when it was good, Jerry didn't crit. Again, Death Pierce sub, Green Ellie Hawk, those that can reduce his crit resistance would work well too. Alright, fine, one more try. So first wave went pretty much as planned. Gother died a little bit earlier than expected, but we got Jerry and Elaine's ult off when he had 6 attack buffs, so that worked out well. Oh god, he's going for Jerry. That's bad. She will have her ult next turn if she doesn't die though. And she'll hopefully lifesteal a bit. I'm still not seeing any crits from her, which is pretty annoying. Come on, Jerry, please survive. Oh god, that's a 3-star, isn't it? God. Yeah, in a perfect world, he just wouldn't have targeted Jerry. She would have gotten off her ult, it would have criticaled, would have been almost 500k damage. What can I say? Apparently I got lucky. I've already tried Hell. I personally don't have any chance on it. I have to go in with CC food if I want to go first. And if I don't go first, I'm like 80% dead, so... yeah, kind of wish I just recorded that first run. But yeah, make sure to tell me what you think. If you have any other strategies, drop in the comments down below. Leaving a like if you do enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.